Alrighty, are you kind of an introvert and you're looking for a work from home job? Or maybe you just want a job that won't tie you to the phone all day. Whatever the case, I have 3 opportunities for you. They all involve a lot of data entry and record gathering, and they happen to be good jobs for introverts. So enough filly farting, let's get into them. So the first job I'm sharing is with the company Magna Legal Services. They've been around since 2007. They're a litigation support and consulting company. They have an opening for a records case opening coordinator. This job is full-time remote anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions anywhere on this job description. So you'll be responsible for reviewing and adding client orders to the system as well as court subpoenas that are submitted to the client. You communicate with the client and answer their questions on a daily basis. They're looking for someone that has great client service skills and strong attention to detail. But this job is not all customer service based. You're not going to be tied to the phone all day in this position. You're going to do a lot of reviewing and data entry of information. You may have to talk to clients on occasion when they have issues or inquiries regarding their order. So you'll review and add new client orders to the system, review, prepare, and scan authorizations submitted by clients. You'll learn and apply various court subpoena rules and review and understand court service lists. You'll review, prepare, and scan court subpoenas submitted by clients and communicate with clients regarding questions on orders and document deficiencies, doing some problem solving of any inquiries and issues regarding their orders. So the majority of your work, you're going to review documents and do some data entry of those documents. They'd like you to have about 2 to 3 years experience in a relevant field such as medical record retrieval, call center operations, customer service collections, or a related area. And I really love it when they give us a variety of expected experience. I'm willing to bet the majority of us meet at least one of those pieces of criteria. And like I always say, if you ever dealt with the public in any capacity, that qualifies as customer service. It doesn't matter if you were a bagger at a grocery store, you worked the service counter at TJ Maxx, you worked in fast food, you were a bartender, a server, whatever. You dealt with the public, you addressed their questions, issues, and concerns. And then, of course, you need all your typical soft skills, including you're comfortable using a computer and you can navigate the internet as well as Microsoft Office products. And we can see on this job description, they tell us they'll pay you anywhere from $16 to $20 per hour. So our next 2 introvert-friendly, data entry-heavy work-from-home jobs we have come to us from the company Verisma. They've been around since 2002, and they're a health information technology company. So the first of the 2 jobs I'm sharing with Verisma is for a health plan request bench release of information specialist level 2. This job is virtual anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions, and this job was just posted a couple of days ago. It's still on their careers page. This job is still available. So your main responsibility in this job will be to process release of information requests related to health plan audits with accuracy, efficiency, and compliance across multiple client accounts. They tell us this role requires a high level of proficiency in various electronic medical record systems, adherence to HIPAA regulations, and you can uphold strict confidentiality standards. You'll also input, manage, and track medical records and organize and retrieve records within multiple EMR systems, ensuring all documentation is properly structured and complete. You'll interpret medical records, forms, and authorizations to correspond to specific audit measures while maintaining high standards of production, efficiency, and accuracy, meeting company standards and performance metrics. You also assist with training and mentoring new associates as needed, ensuring knowledge transfer and consistency in process, and attend and actively participate in training sessions, workflow updates, and team meetings. And you do all that while attaining a solid understanding of client-specific expectations across multiple accounts while ensuring compliance with HIPAA, high-tech state regulations, and company policies. So it sounds like you're going to do a whole lot of retrieving information and doing some data entry. You may have to pick up the phone once in a while if you're missing some information, but this job is not going to keep you tied to the phone all day. They want you to have a high school diploma or equivalent. Some colleges preferred. It's just preferred. It's not required. And they also prefer you're RHIT certified. They'd like you to have about 3 years experience in medical records, release of information, or health information management with expertise in supporting multiple clients and processing audit requests. And you have knowledge of HIPAA and state regulations related to the release of protected health information. You have clerical or office experience with data entry, document management, and proficiency in using general office equipment, and you're comfortable using Microsoft Office products and multiple EMR systems. You're able to troubleshoot and adapt to new technologies. And of course, you're a problem solver. You can work independently and multitask. And they prefer you have prior remote work experience, and that's just preferred. It's not required. And you will have to go through the necessary background check, DRUG screening, health screenings, and access requirements to serve on the bench. And to be honest, I really don't know what that last part means. And as we scroll down to the bottom of the job description, they tell us they'll pay you anywhere from $18 to $20 per hour. Now, if this job is asking for just a little too much of related experience, don't worry, because the next job is not asking for that much experience. And it too comes to us from Verisma. This one is for a remote release of information specialist level 1. It's full-time remote anywhere within the United States. This job was posted a few days ago. It's still available. It's still on their careers page. And what you do is initiate the medical release process by inputting data into Verisma software. So using Verisma software applications, you'll process medical release of information requests in a timely and efficient manner. And it looks like they will train you on the software. You'll organize records and documents to complete the release of information process, read and interpret medical records, forms, and authorizations, and provide exemplary customer service in person, on the phone, and via email, depending on location requirements. And because this is a virtual position, you're not going to do anything in person. And this job is not all about customer service. The majority of your work will be data entry. So for this job, you do need a high school diploma or equivalent. Some college is preferred, just preferred, not required. They prefer you are RHIT certified, and they want you to have about 2 years medical record experience and about 2 years experience completing clerical or office work, and you have experience using general office equipment. They prefer you have experience in a healthcare setting. They also prefer you have knowledge of HIPAA and state regulations. You can work independently and you're detail-oriented. And as far as the salary at the bottom of the job description, they tell us they'll pay you anywhere from $17 to $18 per hour. So we just went over 3 introvert-friendly work-from-home jobs. You'll do a whole lot of data entry and gathering information. Hopefully one of them works out for you. And if you're looking for more beginner-friendly work-from-home jobs, you can find some in this video right here. Thank you so much for visiting. I truly appreciate your support, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.